What about Juan Mata?
What about him? I like this guy.
Unbelievable player.
He looks great.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, he leaves. He thinks he's going to the hot league. That's going to be the future. I don't think so.
Nope.
I think that league's going down.
I think so too.
They have the two teams, and then nothing, zero. Premier League is getting stronger and stronger. They got Manchester City now, who's going to be competitive in the Champions League as well.
Think about 5 years ago. You would always bring up the Italian league. Always. Serie A. You don't bring it up anymore. That happened there in Italy, and then now it's happening in Spain.
I'll tell you what, Real Madrid, if they come up against Manchester City, that's not an easy game.
It's not.
That's not an easy game.
No.
I feel, Cristiano Ronaldo, there's a chance, I'm telling you right now, there's a chance he comes back to the Premier League. And which team do you think he goes to?
I think he might go to City.
Me too.
You know what, man?
If he comes back, he's going to freaking City.
If that happened, man, I would be a City fan for the rest of my life.
That's why, don't say that.
What?
Get out of my studio. Get out.
No, I like him.
I'm turning off the microphone. You're
City.
not worthy to speak into my microphones ever again.
That team would be awesome.
It would be on a different planet, yeah.
And Tevez will be long gone.
Tevez will be way back in Division 2 of Argentina League somewhere.
Yeah. So let's keep going on Chelsea here.
I don't have much to talk about them.
Well, Hilario, we were singing his praises last week, and he goofed in that in that goal.
That's all right. He came out a little too far, yeah.
Well, he should have called him off the ball, because he actually could have got to that ball.
But how can you tell?
You could
tell that he didn't? You could tell you read his lips?
Well, I would expect...
you saw the lack of lip movement?
Ivanovic didn't look like he knew he was there.
I mean, now you're pointing out this mistake, but you haven't seen it. The De Gea mistake in the last 4 or 5 games.
But that's my point. Now, I'm not a hypocrite. I am calling out what I see. I am the only person who's standing up for De Gea.
Mistakes.
I did. But you know what? Every goalkeeper in this league makes mistakes. Joe Hart wasn't perfect.
Joe Hart is perfect.
Joe Hart was not perfect.
He's always perfect.
Hilario wasn't perfect. Yeah, he's not the same caliber. Why are people picking on De Gea specifically? I'm just saying other goalies make mistakes. But this is the one guy people are pointing the fingers at. De Gea hasn't cost United any points. Why are we on this? Let's move on. Chelsea. Why was this game so close? It was close.
3-1.
It was 3-1, but it was close.
No.
There was always a chance. It's Norwich. It's freaking Norwich. You should blow them away.
These teams are hungry, like we were just talking about. It's not as easy in the Premier League.
I get it
because of the heart. These guys are getting paid. They're getting paid well.
Well, they were getting every 50-50, but focus on Chelsea a little bit more. Lukaku got his playing time a little bit. He did more than Drogba did in less time.
Drogba was unconscious.
Okay, yeah, he looked unconscious the entire freaking time he was on the field.
Oh my gosh.
He was in a different level of consciousness. Whatever. He was terrible.
Ramirez
is awesome. I like him.
What a tank. This guy is just a locomotive.
What did I say?
100 miles an hour.
Who were the 2 guys I called out weeks ago? Bosingwa, Ramirez. These guys are solid. They stay on the team. And when David Luiz comes back from injury, he's going to be another one.
Yeah, but you said 3 teams. United, Liverpool, City.
Right now.
Chelsea now is coming back a little bit. They got Juan Mata. They're rumored to have a couple other people coming in. They got Lukaku.
They're going to get Luka Modric. Chelsea is my pick for number 3 in the league, as our predictions had said earlier.
I think I picked them
a couple
4th.
Weeks ago. You did.
I don't remember.
You picked Liverpool 3rd, I believe.
No, I picked them 2nd.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who was 3rd?
City.
Oh, okay. All right, whatever. It's all in the same ballpark. Don't discount Chelsea, but they didn't look that great.
All right. Who else do we have? Anybody else?
Not really. I mean, there were a couple of surprising results. Aston Villa, I was expecting them to get a win. There wasn't really much else.
Fulham lost again? That's surprising to me. I didn't expect them.
They did.
Do they have any points this year?
No, I don't think they do.
I don't think so either. No. Yeah, Newcastle's doing well, though.
Yeah, they are. But, look at Kroll. He had an amazing freaking game.
The goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle, they got 2 wins and 1 draw after 3 games.
Yeah, and Fulham will rebound. Fulham will be okay. Dempsey is terrific. And he got that goal, and he just looks solid. He's their best player, in my opinion.
Fulham, they're almost as bad as Arsenal.
Yeah, but Newcastle, no.
They're both just above the relegation zone right now.
No,
I think they're like 16th and 17th.
Yeah, well, at least they're not Tottenham. They're definitely in the relegation zone.
Oh, man.
They have a game in hand.
Blackburn lost again.
Yeah, they did.
Arteta gets the win with a PK at the end.
Here's a guy.
Blackburn misses two PKs.
How do you not go buy this guy? He can't be that expensive.
He's a great player.
Yes,
underrated. He was injured all year last year.
He's English now.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I never realized that.
It's crazy.
English Arteta.
You should go get him. You were talking about Cahill last week.
Yeah.
Here's another guy. These are two guys you don't even got to think about. Just go buy them.
Yeah.
Pack up your crap. Get in the van. Go sign them.
Wenger's not going to do it. Martin O'Neill's going to do it in January.
You know what? They've got two days. He can do this. He can make it happen.
But only if Arteta is English, because he only buys English players.
And he will be. I think he is as of this week.
As soon as Martin O'Neill gets hired, he's getting James Milner, he's getting Cahill, and he's getting Arteta. Yeah. And think about what that does to the current Arsenal team.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a complete 180.
Yeah. It's a top 5 team all over again.
It really is, because they're so dangerous going up, and all of a sudden you get these tough guys just solid in the midfield, in the back. Maybe they need another defender in the back.
Yeah. Right now they're fighting.
Actually, they need 4 defenders in the back, really.
Yeah. Right now they're fighting against the Evertons and the Stokes of the league, and
they're going to lose so bad to Stoke.
They are, even though Stoke barely got that win. Anyways,
so what do we got next? Let's move on. You want to do Champions League?
Yeah, there was some action in the Champions League. All the groups came out.
Yeah, let's talk about the groups. That's fun. What do you got for groups?
Let's talk about Group A. They're calling it the Group of Death. I don't know.
What do you got? Tell me the groups, because I didn't write it down.
Group
You're more
A
prepared
is
for this.
Bayern Munich, Villarreal, Manchester City, and Napoli.
Ooh,
this is a tough freaking group. Any one of these teams can come out.
Manchester City is going to walk with this one.
I think it's going to be City and Bayern. I think they're going to come out. It's going to be really tough for them. But
yeah, they got it. That's a 2 for me, too.
They should advance.
Napoli's not bad, though.
You know what? That group, though, is really bad for them domestically. They're going to have some really tough games.
That's what I was telling you about.
They don't get the breaks, and it's just a chance for Liverpool to get closer or inch past them, and Manchester United to pull away.
They go up there in the snow in Germany.
Yeah.
And David Silva comes back limping.
Yeah.
And he's out for 2 months.
Yeah.
And what happens? Or Nasri.
Yeah.
He's not the healthiest guy in the world. He missed some games last year for Arsenal.
He's a small guy.
Yeah, he comes from Arsenal.
Yeah.
They got Aguero. How's he going to do in the snow in Germany?
It's going to be tough.
The big thing for me for City, the big question mark is, how do you replace a couple of these guys? Because I read off Manchester United's bench. And Manchester, Ferdinand, Berbatov, Chicharito,
Vidic, Park,
Valencia, Park, Valencia,
Carrick.
I forgot about these guys. Fletcher. What?
Every one of these guys is a starter on any other team in the Premier League. Any one of them.
I can't believe what we just said. And City's bench doesn't look like that.
No.
City's bench is headed by James Milner.
Yeah. And
that's
he'll
not good
probably
enough.
be gone.
And yeah, I don't know. He's probably still happy. He's getting paid millions. But
yeah, but he's not happy because he's not playing.
Yeah, Gareth Barry's taken over that. He's claimed it.
Yeah. All right. Group B, who gives a crap? Inter's in there. And, they've got CSKA, Lille, Trabzonspor. That actually pisses me off.
What's
that team.
Ukraine or something?
No, they're Turkish. Benfica beat them to in the first qualifying round to get into the Champions League. So these guys got knocked out of Champions League qualifying and went to the whatever they call it now, Europa League. And now because
someone got disqualified.
The Turkish team got disqualified, these guys got promoted again to the Champions League. That's messed up. They should have put a different country in there. Put an English freaking team in there. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, pick some other country.
Liverpool.
They deserve it.
No, they don't. They were horrible last year.
Yeah, but they deserve it because they spent money and they look super.
Yeah, they're nasty.
And who cares about Group B? Group C is Manchester United's group. You got United, Benfica, Basel, and some Belgian team who nobody gives a crap. They're going to get whipped. It's United and Benfica in that order. United actually are away in Lisbon for the first game, so they might not get a result there. Benfica's a tough team at home.
We're big Benfica fans. Let's not lie.
Yeah.
Let's not lie about it. We're big Benfica fans.
And Benfica's really tough at home. And they've knocked out United in the past.
They do have
and Liverpool.
Recent history, they have knocked them out. Yeah, in the same year.
Yeah.
They knocked them out.
So, this
and then they got robbed against Barcelona.
But you know what? It's okay. It's one game.
Who doesn't get robbed against Barcelona?
Exactly.
Anyway, keep going.
Anyways, United will be fine on that one. Group D has the Real Madrid-Lyon match.
Again?
Is that freaking fixed? Come on.
What the hell?
It's like 4 years in a row they get each other in the
joke.
Champions League.
But
let me
tell you something why that's good for Mourinho.
Yeah.
Because it's Mourinho.
Oh, I know.
He can beat any French team.
Yeah.
He have a history. He won Porto. I think it was Lyon.
Yep.
I don't remember exactly the team, but it was a French team.
Was it Lyon or was it Marseille? I don't remember.
I don't know, but it was a French team.
I want to say it was Marseille.
And he beat him easily, 3-0 in the Champions League final.
Yeah, I remember that game.
It was like it was nothing.
Yeah.
He's got their number. He knows exactly what to do against these French teams.
Well, it's Madrid and Lyon out of that group. There's also Ajax and Dinamo Zagreb, but who cares?
Ajax is no joke.
Yeah, they're not going to beat Real Madrid.
They lost Suarez.
Yeah,
they lost Suarez. That's not good.
No. Briefly, Group E is Chelsea's group. They've got a couple of tough teams: Valencia, Bayern Leverkusen. Leverkusen, champions of Germany.
Yeah, they're solid.
It's not going to be easy for Chelsea, and Valencia are always tough. They also got Genk in there.
Chelsea will be all right. This is what they built the squad for. They built a Champions League squad. That's what they got.
Yep. Group F, Arsenal's group. The group of death for Arsenal.
Well, who is it?
Doesn't matter.
No names?
They suck.
It's no names. Just put anybody in there.
Marseille.
Greece.
Borussia Dortmund. Actually, they're a tough team. Olympiacos. Greece.
Well, I said Greece.
Yeah.
I was right.
It doesn't matter.
Put anybody in there. They're done.
Yeah.
They're going to go to Greece and they're going to get spanked 4-0.
Not going to advance. Group G's got Porto and a whole bunch of Eastern European bloc. Tough trips. Who cares? Hope they lose. All right. So in final group, Group H, Barcelona, Milan, and some other crappy teams that nobody cares about.
Barcelona, AC Milan?
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, but those two will advance, so who cares? Do I even want to watch that crap? No. Well, unless you know. No, I really don't.
I want to watch Barcelona against AC Milan, sure.
Meh.
All right. Is that it?
You know what's going to happen. I can tell you right now.
What's going to happen?
I'm going to tell you right now. Barcelona are going to win both games. They're going to be diving the whole time. Messi's going to be crying, kicking the ball away every time there's a whistle.
The whole bench gets off the bench
and
runs on the field.
Dani Alves is going to get high marks for diving all game. It's going to be ridiculous. Everybody's going to be crowding the referee. And then Milan is going to try to play actual football, but it's not going to happen.
Well, maybe Milan gets, what's his face, Balotelli.
Poor bastard.
Anyway, bastard. Do you feel sorry for him?
I do.
Gets exactly what he deserves.
Yeah, he does.
Balotelli, what a nightmare. What a joke.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life on the bench next to your friend Tevez.
Maybe Dzeko gets hurt, and Nasri gets hurt, and Silva get hurt, and Aguero gets hurt. Yeah, that's
all
it.
Right. So we're good for today. Visit us at upper90studios.com where you can download this and other podcasts for free. Don't forget to check out our blog page and email us your comments or suggestions. See you next week.